Ladies and gentlemen, after waiting for literally months, the day is finally here. Welcome to the MattShea Studio Tour. This is a door. This is how I get into the room. Very important stuff, guys. If you don't put a door in the room, it's gonna make it way harder to enter the room. Just in case you plan on building your own basement studio, it's good to know. This is a thermostat. Sometimes I use it to change the temperature when I get too warm. What's this doing on 22 degrees Celsius? 15 is better. As I've already mentioned in one video before, guys, this is going to be my fan art wall thing. It's a big old whiteboard, and I'm not using it for the whiteboard part, though I could. I could. For example, we could mix a little bit of fan art with a little bit of whiteboarding, huh? Beautiful. So obviously right now there's not a whole lot on this board, guys, because I lost my fan art. It's around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's like out in the shed or in a box tucked away somewhere. I don't really know. We moved and I remember taking a big old folder full of fan art and stuff, and now it's gone. So when I find it, I'm gonna fill this up some more. But until then, if you wanna send me some fan art in the mail, you can totally do that. There is a link down below in my About page. Next up on the list of things in the room, we have artwork. This is from a local artist, guys. I'm from Fogo Island. That's where the artist is based. His name is Adam Young from Young Studios. By the way, there's a few things in this room that I collaborated with some people for. So anything that I was helped out with, I'm gonna leave a link down below. For example, I got a great deal on these paintings in exchange for showing you guys these things. I think they're really awesome, okay? So I got a few of them and I put them up. You're probably wondering what's up with all the stuff and the things. Newfoundland stuff. This is, obviously it doesn't really look like this, but this is kind of like an abstract version of traditional Newfoundland stages and such. And there's an octopus, and I love octopuses. Octopi. Again, a Newfoundland stage and a whale, and a Newfoundland stage and an anglerfish. This might be my favorite because that's freaking cool. The anglerfish's little, whatever anglerfish have, it's the moon. That's the moon. So in addition to these three paintings that are in my room right now, there's also another painting by Young Studios that's not in the room. That one's of a polar bear, also super sweet. Here it is if you want to check it out. And we also got a couple of pictures from Hancock Gallery. One of those is in our kitchen and one's in our living room, also super sweet. Here they are. And if you want to check out Hancock Gallery or Young Studios, links down below. This is my 1 million subscriber play button. Now, I know you're probably going out of your mind, Matt, but it's not lined up right. It looks kind of stupid. This is lower and this is down here, and what's going on? Well, look, it looked a little bit better, but then the back decided to fall off. It was like, you know, I'm not having this. I don't want to be on that anymore. So it started slipping off. So I took it down, and it turns out on the back there are some grooves where you can hang it up. So I stuck it on the wall. I mean, I could probably get YouTube to send me a new button or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dragass fell off the wall and smashed, so he got a new one. I could pretend to smash it, and then I'd have two. This is my beanbag. This was courtesy of Sumo Lounge. They make pretty sweet beanbag chairs, and before I did this video, I hit them up and I was like, hey, my current beanbag chair, which I got from you guys, is blue, and my walls are blue, and that's too much blue. So I said, can I have a charcoal beanbag cover? And they said, yes. This is garbage. Sometimes I put garbage in here. These are some floating shelves. This one is kind of tilted down a little bit. Harley Quinn didn't really want to stay up, but I see, she falls over really easily. Poor girl. That's better. I have two Hotline Miami action figures because I love Hotline Miami. I think they're coming out with a third one or something. I think they were like teasing about that or something. So that might happen. I might have to put a third one up there. I might have to get a third shelf, dude. If you remember the Magic 8-Ball challenge I did in Facade, this is the Magic 8-Ball from it. Am I the coolest YouTuber in the entire world? Outlook not so good. I won this little thing at a competition for Polybridge. I kind of feel like I cheated because I'd already played the game so much, but I was at PAX and the guy was like, hey, you try and build a bridge, and if you build a bridge better than everybody else, you get this. And I was like, holy shit, I need to get this. And then I got this. You may have seen this before in some of my vlogs. I've done a couple videos with this backdrop. This is my 55-inch Samsung TV. Not sponsored by Samsung, guys. I had to buy this myself. And this is 2 Ikea bookshelves. Also not sponsored by Ikea. I just buy a lot of Ikea stuff because it's cheap. This is my Canon G7X vlogging camera. This is what I use when I vlog, which is pretty much never. But it is a really nice camera. Okay, it's super tiny. It's point and shoot, bam, bam, bam. Good stuff, and it's on a little tripod. Yeah, tripods are good too. This little thing down here, I showed you guys this before in a video. Where's the on button? Boom! Look at that! So I got contacted by FanFit Gaming, and they were like, hey, we want to send you some stuff. Can we do that? And I was like, no. Actually, I said yes, and they sent me this thing right here. I got to pick out the one I wanted, and I was like, dude, I need a Nintendo controller. Super sweet. And they also sent me this spinner right here, okay? And look, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I now have a fidget spinner collection. There are 4 fidget spinners in my collection, but I'll have you know that I have not bought any of these. This one came from FanFit. By the way, there's gonna be a link down below and you can get 10% off. There's a thing over here, right over here. Boom, type in boss fight at FanFit to get 10% off, bro. So yeah, this one was from FanFit. This one was sent to me by a fan. It's a 3D printed fidget spinner. It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. This one was given to me at PAX, at the Polaris party that I went to. Polaris is my YouTube network. And this one was bought by a fan at Indie PopCon. Thanks, Lynn. Got my YouTube yearbook 2016 right here, guys, with all my shitty top videos from 2016 in it. It's really bad. And this is my vape, but it doesn't work, okay? It broke one day because I didn't use it for a million years. But I did use it in the unicycle video. If you haven't watched that, check it out. YouTube, www.youtube.com. Go to search and type in MattShea unicycle. I'm not gonna link that shit. I got some stuffed animals over here, guys. A couple of odds and ends. And down on the bottom, I got an Xbox One Xbox One. There's too many X's and ones and boxes and shit. This is the Xbox One, and this is the Sony PlayStation 4. I got them both in white because I think it looks super cool. And I also got 2 white controllers. Those controllers are so much cooler than the all black ones, okay? No offense, black people. You didn't know I was a musician. I am. This is my recording setup, guys. I'll bring you around to the other side in a minute, but yeah, you can see like the cables and stuff. I've gotten some complaints from you guys before when I posted pictures. Matt, the cable management's not good enough, bro. It's kind of hard because it's actually a sit-stand desk, so I need to make sure there's enough slack on these cables so it can go up and down, or else shit's gonna break and whatnot. But this is my camera stand. There's no camera on it right now because the camera is right there. You are the camera YouTube person. So this is the battery that I usually put in it because there's a, you get a camera battery. That's a standard thing. But you can also get this thing, which has a little cable coming out of the battery, and there's a little built-in place so the cable can come out of the camera. And it just goes down and it plugs in, and then you don't have to worry about changing your battery ever. And it's the best thing in the world. No, the best thing in the world is this thing right here. It's a remote. You plug it into the camera and you press this button and it starts recording. Because nobody's got time to reach all the way over, okay? Plus, if I do that, then I can't really focus on myself because my arms aren't long enough. But mostly I'm just lazy, okay? Bear with me while we do this. I want to show you guys my computer, but there's not a whole lot of light down there. So I'm just gonna grab this light, which is usually pointed at me when I'm recording, and I'm gonna put it down here. So I don't know what the name of this case is because I'm bad with names, but it's, it's dusty. I'll tell you that much. It's a Fantex. That's all I know, guys. It's tempered glass. If you look up Fantex tempered glass, you'll probably find it. If you unscrew all the screws, you can take off this plate right here so you can get a better look inside. We got a GTX 1080 here. There's 4 sticks of DDR4. I think each one is 4 gigs for a total of 16. I don't know. My processor is an i7 7 something. I don't know, man. It processes things. H100 closed loop liquid cooling. And there's this thing here. It's supposed to be lights, but it didn't work. I plugged them in and they never lit up, and I was kind of sad because if you had lights, you'd be able to see it even better. But whatever, okay? I'm not even looking at it. When I'm on the other side of this thing, I can't even see it. It's just for everybody else, so no one ever visits me. What else do we have? I don't know. There's a motherboard in there, and there's a power supply. There's a hard drive in here, and on the back, there's actually two solid state drives mounted. And I think that's pretty much it, okay? It's a computer. It runs games. I play them. Oh, while we're at it, guys, my very first microphone right here. the Blue Yeti. If you're looking for a first microphone, not a bad choice for like $100. And yeah, it's got a little volume thing. You got a little gain thing on the back. You can switch between different modes and shit. It's a little bit big, which is a bit annoying. It doesn't really fit on all the mic stands. And you have to buy special things if you want to get a little shock mount and whatnot, but it's not bad. I also have automaton. Gotta love it. I told you I'm a musician. That was my YouTube career. That was the sound effect for my YouTube career. I would love to yell at you with a bullhorn, but I didn't actually buy any batteries for it yet. So just pretend it's really loud. Hey you, listen to how loud I am right now. I also have a lint roller, okay? Because I have 5 pets, and when you have 5 pets, that means that they're all gonna shed on you, and it's gonna be a terrible experience. Also helps to wear like, you know, nothing with a solid color and nothing too dark. I mean, this is a bit dark, but it's a solid color. I'm actually covered in cat hair, and you can't even tell, dude. In addition to my fidget spinner collection, guys, I do have a fidget cube collection as well. There's only 2 out of 3 of them, and I will admit that I actually bought these, okay? I didn't get these for free or whatever. But guess what? I'm the world's greatest fidgeter, okay? You see this fidget cube? You see how many sides it's got? Check this out. I just fidgeted the fuck out of that thing. I just put this thing on my window because it's supposed to like stop people from being able to see in. And people tend to know where I live, so it's probably not good if they can see in here, because I don't want them to catch me MattSheaing. But it doesn't work. Hey, check it out. It's another whiteboard. Whoa. Hey, come check it out, Ashley. Get over here. So I recently had my editor come visit. His name is Brian, aka Gerbeagley. And somehow there was a permanent marker mixed in with all the whiteboard markers. And Brian managed to find it. He gravitated to that like it was a magnet. And he wrote poop and pee with a steamy pile of poop on my whiteboard in permanent marker. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. There's a solution to every problem, guys. Okay, that's what I learned. I actually just read about it on Reddit a few days ago. That if you want to get rid of permanent marker on a whiteboard, use a whiteboard marker. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just the craziest thing? You just mark over it. Like, yeah, I don't want no more poop. Just mark over it and watch this. Maybe blow on it a little bit. It might help. I don't know. It's not part of the instructions, but... And then... Where's the poop? Well, it's still kind of there, but you get the idea. I'll erase it later. Right now it's just NP. The poop is already there, so you know there's poop. So this is where I write all my incredibly creative ideas. As you can see, I've taken them all and wrote them on the board. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't let cats in your recording studio, because they will destroy it. Look at this crap. I left my door open one night. Once. I just left it open. It was an accident, okay? And when I came back, this shit was done. Luckily, it's down there. Nobody's gonna see it, but I see it every day. And I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble holding on, dude. I do have some replacements, but I haven't put them up. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it also sucks at the same time. Thank you, Ella, for being the world's worst cat. Shame. 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 Hey, can you hear that? That's the dog. She's crying and woofing and being a bitch. You know why? Because she's not here. And she spends all her time with that woman right there. And now she's just like, hey, where's the woman at? Right? I can be down here all day and she won't make a noise. But as soon as this one comes downstairs, oh boy, you better look out. I got this calendar from one of my favorite YouTube channels. It's called Kurzgesagt, aka In a Nutshell. They make these short videos about science and talk about all these crazy things like black holes and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And they made this calendar for the year 12,017 because they think that the year 0 should start 10,000 years before it does, because humans were doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like the city of Babylon, dude. Check that out. Here's something else you shouldn't do with a cat. You shouldn't accidentally lock them in a room with things that you like. For example, this chair. Wonderful Ikea chair, not sponsored. And guess what? She pooped on it. I don't know how well you can see that, but she decided, hey, what's the worst thing that I could do while I'm sitting in this room overnight? Well, I'll poop on the floor. So she did that, and then she said, you know what? I could do better than that. I could poop on his chair too. And then she did. So yeah, this is the chair that I sit in sometimes, although when I record, I'm at my sit-stand desk over here, guys. Now this desk was sent to me for free by Autonomous. They make some cool stuff, guys. Check this out. You ready? You ready for this? Wow! And now it's a sitting desk. And all you gotta do is you just gotta decide where you want it, and then you just hold a button and it programs it in. So yeah, I got this thing. They wanted me to tell you how easy it was to put together, if it was, and it was. It only took me an hour and I was by myself. Okay, now, I think that's pretty good. I've got a Logitech G502 gaming mouse. I've got a Corsair keyboard. It's a K something or another. I don't know, man. I'm just here sitting down doing some video editing and stuff. You know, opening up the old Premiere. This is my microphone that I use to record videos. It is a Shure SM7B. Did you know that Michael Jackson used this same microphone to record his Thriller album? That means that I'm basically Michael Jackson. So this is the Duck Life video that Brian did for me. He sends the file to me, and then I just look through it and make sure he didn't screw it all up. And I mean, I already screwed it all up just by making it, so. This is already rendered. I'm just gonna quit. I don't even wanna look at it, okay? It's supposed to be up. It's actually 8 after 6 right now. The video is supposed to go up at 6, but I'm busy doing this, so you're gonna have to deal with it, people. They won't. They're gonna get so angry at me. I can't even go one video. Every comment section has a top comment that asks for Duck Life. Every single one. So yeah, guys, if you want to check that desk out, there's gonna be a link down below in the description. Let's make it stand again, huh? Just for the hell of it. Oh boy! All right, now I can dance around while I make my video magic. If you're not used to one of these lights, you will probably think that your eyes are gonna fall out of your face, but eventually you will get used to it. I think maybe a little bit of vision loss might go with it. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm pretty good with it now. I used to have 2 of these. I used to have one over here as well, and I decided that one looked better than 2. It gives a little bit of a shadow on my face, you know? Gives me a little bit of definition. Wow. All right, what else have I not talked about? Well, over here, I've got an iPad Pro. This is what I use to record Battle Cats and other mobile games, okay? And these headphones right here. It took a long time, but Bose finally came out with noise-canceling wireless headphones. Before, you could only get one or the other, and I wanted both, and then they came out with both. And I really love my both headphones. These headphones are the best headphones I've ever worn in my life, guys. I've had these for like 3 years or more. Pretty much when I first started YouTube, I got a pair of these, and they broke, and then I bought another pair, and then I bought another pair, I think. So yeah, I've worn them a lot. I can wear these all day long. I can hear myself as if I didn't have headphones on, which is really nice when you're recording, because you don't want to be able to be all, you don't want to be all muffled, because then it's hard to tell how loud you're being and stuff like that. These, you won't even know they're on your head. Super, super comfortable. I wear other headphones, maybe not those ones are pretty good, the Bose ones. But I wear like, I used to have a pair of Beats headphones, the Solos, and they would hurt my ears after like half an hour. These, I'll wear them for hours and hours and forget I even have headphones on. I'll be sitting in silence and I'll be like, oh, hey, well, I'm wearing headphones, wow. Just a few more things and then we're done, guys. Back here, the thing that my mic plugs into, I forget what these things are called. It's where you turn your XLR into a USB input. That is a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. It works, it does what you need it to do. So, I mean, I got nothing else to say about that. And I got 2 monitors. I have an Asus VG248, I believe. And then I have this monster, which is an Asus something else, ROG 34 something. Okay, it's the widescreen super crazy monitor. Though I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, honestly, because the problem with this monitor is the fact that it's so wide that if I want to record a game and it goes full screen and goes super wide, I have to fiddle with the settings to actually get it to the right size. Because if I upload a big old wide video on YouTube, it's gonna have black bars on the top and bottom for you. Nobody wants that. Okay, so it's really nice for editing because you got all this space, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of that space is wasted. So I might actually get a different Asus monitor that isn't super wide. I don't know yet. Okay, and also I have this. It's a Logitech C922. I had a C920, but it was always freezing up on me. This is like the slightly updated version, and it doesn't freeze. So, thanks. This is a mirror that my sister brought me back from Turkey. Probably the best gift someone's ever got me when they were on vacation. Because I love looking at myself in the mirror. Like, hey, how do I look today? Not good. That's okay. And I have some lip balm in case my lips start needing some lip balm. That's good. It's bubblegum. Oh. Yum. Last but not least, guys, we have 2 of these Ikea drawer cabinet thingamabobs. Now you can't really tell right away, but if you look closely, they're actually two different colors. And I didn't know this until I bought them. This one is like dark brown and this one is darker brown. They're very, very close, but they are different. I just ignore it, okay? It's like, it doesn't matter. Shh. All right, guys, so that is my studio tour. I know it wasn't that crazy, but it still took me a million years to do it. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to get, and I finally got this place to a point where I'm happy with it. I still have some things I want to change and add and all that good stuff, but it's good, okay? I like it. It's nice and comfy. It's my little man cave, okay? So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like.